Hello viewers, Mike from Pixelbit, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Darkness 2 demo. Now, the Darkness 2 demo is actually rather cinematic in its approach, so I will warn you there are a few cutscenes, but it is quite enjoyable, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
My father once told me, you can't outrun your fate, but you sure as hell gotta try. My name is Jackie Estacado. When my fate caught up with me, I was given all the power I wanted, and more. So much it consumed me. But even with all that power, I still couldn't save the one thing I loved.
He's coming too.
What the hell are you doing? He's awake.
Good. Keep him focused.
I like the way he feels. He feels sticky.
Go about your duties. When the transfer is complete, then we'll have what we came for. I want you to believe me. I wish this could have been any other way, Jackie. But we all have tough choices to make, and this is yours.
So you're the fucker who tried to hit us at the restaurant, huh?
Don't talk and don't think. Just listen. You've been keeping something that was once lost. Something that doesn't belong to you. Now you have to choose to give it back. What happens to you is of secondary concern. I only care about one thing. I want the darkness!
Here you go, boss. Bon appetit.
Hi, Jackie. Remember us from the Candy Club? Well, do you? Sure he does.
Trust me, ladies. I wish I did.
Oh, shit! Jackie, get down!
You're too stupid to give the darkness the fear and respect it deserves, Jackie. It prefers the company of a moron it can control, and it loathes the sight of an intelligent man who can control it. Now I'll ask just once. Will you give me the darkness of your own free will?
Why don't you try and take it if you're such a fucking genius?
If you read anything but comic books and menus, you'd know there are rules. The host may only give up the darkness by choice. I'm afraid I have to help you make that choice. Mr. Peevish, if you'd be so kind.
Watch this, pretty boy. It's your own personal snuff movie.
The darkness made you watch your girlfriend's murder. Your first meaningful act as its host was one of submission. Face it, Jackie. You can't control the darkness, and you never could. Best to give it back to the people who can. That stream of dark essence flowing into the siphon tells me you're already thinking of giving it up. Let's see if I can grease the wheels of that decision. Use my power or die!
Never. Never again, you son of a bitch!
I am your salvation. Stronger than his father. Keep pushing him.
Still breathing, huh, motherfucker? Come on. Come here. I got something for you.
Embrace the darkness, Jackie.
At last, I'm free!
Oh! Fuck! What the hell is that? You see that? Holy shit!
The first thing that's safe to say, as you see this impale right here, is that if you were fearing that they might tone down the violence or the gore, I don't think that's something you have to worry about in this title. It's definitely, if anything, ramped up, and it works well within the series, you know. I mean, especially obviously revolving around an entity called the Darkness. I think things should be a little over the top, and the game does a nice job of making you feel like you are a demonic presence that is just devastating to the world. Another thing that immediately caught my attention was the vibrant color palette present within the demo. And even though this game does support some brighter colors, it still manages to maintain that same sense of dreariness and weight that you would expect from the tale of an anti-hero. So it really actually works nicely, and it actually makes what's going on before you a little bit more enjoyable. And if the beginning cinematics serve to do anything, I think it showcased that story is going to be another focal point of this game, just as it was in the first iteration of this series. And interestingly enough, the story seems to be taking a similar premise, and I know that the demo states that this is in the actual order of what we can expect to see in the game, and it's not. But it seems like a story of revenge and kind of uncovering the truth as you go along is going to be another pattern that we're going to see here in The Darkness 2, but it looks like actually a lot more questions specifically about the Darkness are going to be answered, and that's something that has definitely caught my attention early on. Players will also be afforded more choices on how to expand upon their Darkness powers. Here you can see a couple examples ranging from health executions, which allow players to regenerate more health when performing executions, and the combat belt, which will allow players to carry more ammo. Also here we see the swarm, which allows you to send out a swarm that will stun your enemies. So it looks like there's going to be a lot more ways to take on various enemies in this game and kind of form your own strategies. Just with the Darkness, the greatest foe that you will face actually lies in the light, not the enemies that face in front of you with guns. One of the most welcome changes that I've noticed in the demo is the simple change from changing the light bulbs to the singular light bulbs to the fluorescent long light bulbs. And basically what this serves to do is just to make it easier to shoot out the lights, but it doesn't diminish the importance of taking them out. So instead of, you know, painstakingly trying to shoot out each small little bulb, you can quickly just go up, take out the lights, and continue on to focus on the enemy fire in front of you. The gunplay so far in Darkness 2 seems to be rather standard fare. It's not the best controls that I've ever seen in the shooter, but it's certainly not close to the worst either. What I do really enjoy about the Darkness 2, though, is the emphasis that it puts on using your powers in conjunction with the gunplay. It's really important to make sure that you grab and utilize your environment around you, because the amount of ammo that's given to you is actually somewhat limited, especially when you have to focus a large portion of that fire on taking out the lights around you. Utilizing every move you have in your arsenal couldn't be more important. All in all, it looks like Darkness 2 is ramping up to be an experience that's going to fit in perfectly with the first. If you're excited about the title, you can expect it to be released on February the 7th in the US and the 10th everywhere else.
Jenny!
Jenny's dead, you idiot. Focus! Give me the Darkness, or your dear old Aunt Sarah is worm food.
I can't.
You leave me no choice but to use the siphon, Mr. Peevish.
The binding rituals are nearly prepared. Won't be long now.
Good. Keep working him over. I want him as weak as possible when the ritual begins.
Resist. Resist.
He's free! The host broke free!
Kill the light.
Peevish, the siphon! Get outside and lock the fucking door! I tried to give you an out, Jackie, so don't ever say you weren't given a choice. You brought this on yourself, and you've brought it on your family. I was only trying to help you. You won't die, Jackie. The Darkness won't let you, but by the time you get out, your Aunt Sarah will be gutted and boned, and you'll have gained nothing. Think about just how powerless you are, because next time, I won't ask so nicely.